Hey guys, Dr. Jason Tirado, your West New York chiropractor. I'm just headed out to work right now, and I've got a real full day of patients all lined up, and I'm very grateful for that. It's very important to be grateful in the morning. It's a great way to start your day on a positive note rather than on a negative note. But today is a very special morning because today is the first day of my son going to college. And I have to admit, it's a little bittersweet, It's funny that, I always talk about moments, right? Like the importance of moments in our lives and how we need to really just grasp and live in the moment and appreciate the moments that we have, especially with our kids, because those moments they leave us so quickly, and it's important, and a lot of times we can kind of lose the moment and not appreciate the moments that we have, because although it seems as if we're going to live for such a long time, there's a limited amount of moments that we have. But it's interesting because I say that your life is really determined by the amount of quality moments that you have. And although I feel that I've spent true quality time with my son, and of course my daughter and my wife, really appreciating every moment that I have with them, hoping that I have taught my son and raised him properly, with a good foundation, a good foundation in God, a good foundation in just morals and ethics, and teaching them how to prepare for life. You let them go, they go away to school, and although you feel as if you prepare them as much as you possibly can, you still worry about them as if they're not going to be able to survive. And that's how I feel. So, this moment is really bittersweet because I love my son so much, and I'm so happy that he's going away to college. But it's real bitter because A, I worry about him, and just like any other parent, and B, he's out of the house. And I know even myself, when I went to college, I didn't come back home after college. I went out and I moved on with my life, and I still communicate with my parents, of course, but I never moved back home. And so I think about how that would be my son, and of course that would be the best for him. But it's sad. It's sad. So it's great that he's growing, but it's sad that that he's moving on. And so as a parent, I'm filled with emotion of the thought that he may never move back into the house, which for a lot of parents, they're praying for that because a lot of kids nowadays are living with their parents after college because they can't afford to move out on their own. That's kind of what society is going through right now. But either way, I just wanted to just leave you with this, and that is time flies, right? And you can see that in your children because they grow so quickly, right? Everything is temporary. It really is. The time that they're with you, the bad times, even the good times, it's all temporary. So don't get hung up with things. Don't get hung up with getting mad at your kids because they did something wrong. Don't hold grudges for very, very long because it just doesn't make sense. They're not going to be with you forever. They are God's gift to you. And you have them, and God allows you to borrow them just for a little while. But, if you've raised them right, if you have loved them truly with all of your heart, excuse me, then they will go out there and they will add to society, and they will continue to love you, and they will continue to perpetuate the love that you have had for them. And that's the only thing that we could ask for, or that I could ask for, right? That they perpetuate that love and they continue to embrace Christ in their life. And so that's about it. That's it for today. Seems like I'm running a little late, getting a little emotional, but I love you guys. Be grateful always. Take care. This is Dr. Jason Tirado, your West New York chiropractor.